Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remain standing as you are able for the candidates processional. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the presentation of colors by the Air Force ROTC Blue Sabres and the Army ROTC Stonehenge Battalion. Gentlemen on stage, please remove your caps for the national anthem. Thank you to the Missouri S&T University Winds and the Missouri S&T Choir for providing music for the opening of our ceremony. Thank you to the Air Force and Army ROTC cadets for posting the colors. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Chancellor Mo Dagani will now begin our program.
Good afternoon. Let's try this one more time. Good afternoon. Much better. Welcome. Welcome to today's commencement ceremony. I would like to introduce some of our distinguished members of our platform party now. Our state constitution vests the governance of University of Missouri in the Board of Curators. The curators freely spend their time ensuring that the people of Missouri are provided with high-quality public university education. Representing the Board of Curators today is Curator Keith Holloway. Curator Holloway, will you please stand and be recognized? Thank you for your service, sir. Our Board of Trustees at Missouri S&T comprises alumni and friends whose accomplishments, experiences, and interests help guide the future of our great university. We are honored today to have with us Ms. Suzanne Simmons, President of Missouri S&T's Board of Trustees. President Simmons, will you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Many of you have conducted research, a core part of our educational mission here at Missouri S&T. Leading this charge is Dr. Kamal Kayat, Vice Chancellor for Research and Innovation. Vice Chancellor Kayat, will you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Inclusion is one of our core values at Missouri S&T. Leading this effort is Dr. Nicole Arlene Ruberson, Vice Chancellor of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, and Chief Diversity Officer. Vice Chancellor Ruberson, will you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Shared governance is an important quality of Missouri S&T. Our Faculty Senate plays a role in our university's planning and decision-making. Representing our Faculty Senate today is Dr. Catherine Dolan, President of the Senate. President Dolan, will you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. I would like to now recognize our mace bearers for our ceremony. Historically, the mace is a symbol of authority dating from the medieval times, when knights carried them during processions with their royalty. As the tradition grew, the mace became a ceremonial symbol of peaceful leadership. It is an honor to serve as a mace bearer. Our mace bearers today are esteemed faculty and our students. You can read more about these individuals on pages 6 and 7 of your programs. Our faculty mace bearers today are Dr. Daryl Beatner, representing the College of Engineering and Computing, Dr. Petra DeWitt, representing the College of Arts, Sciences, and Education, and Dr. Michael Hilgers, representing the Comer College of Innovation, Entrepreneurship, and Economic Development. Our student mace bearers and soon-to-be graduates are Nelson Alexander Cologne, who will be conferred a bachelor's degree in history, Morgan Holdmeyer, who will be conferred a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering, and Christian Eugene Winiger, who will be conferred a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering. Would our mace bearers please stand and be recognized? Thank you all. Today we are celebrating the accomplishments of our students and soon to be graduates. Graduates, please look at your family members and friends in the building. Wave to them and thank them. Stand up. Stand up, everybody. Stand up. Look at your family members. Look at them. Thank them. When you get home, hug them. Remember all the parent-teacher conferences that they went to, all the worries that they had about you for you to get to this point. Thank you, parents. Thank you, friends. Thank you, families. You may be seated. Also consider all the people cheering for you who are not in this building with us today. Please join me in showing your appreciation to those people who have given you vital support during your academic careers. Thank you. I'd like to recognize our faculty who have dedicated their careers to teaching in pursuit of knowledge and who have helped all our graduates reach this academic goal. Faculty, will you please rise and be recognized? Thank you for all your service. Graduates, I could not be prouder of you. Not only have you completed rigorous coursework and achieved your degree, but you have also participated in hands-on learning through student design teams or internships or co-ops. You faced challenges, persevered, and you are here today, more resilient than when you started down your educational path years ago. For more than 150 years, S&T has educated creative thinkers, innovators, and leaders among many industries. And now you join those distinguished alumni. Through your relentless pursuit of purpose, you and your fellow graduates will provide critical contributions to critical challenges facing our society and the world. You will invent new businesses and technologies, support cybersecurity, help protect environment, further space exploration, educate our youth, or any of the thousands of other interesting and important career paths our alumni follow. You may excel in careers that don't exist yet. Each week, I send an email on Friday mornings to our students, faculty, staff, alumni, and many others. Who in here receives my Friday emails? Let me see a show of hands. Good enough. I won't ask you if you read it, but at least I know you get it. Regardless of the topic of my email, every single time I hear from alumni about how their S&T education prepared them for their careers and success. That is wonderful to hear, of course, and I have no doubt that your education will pay tremendous dividends as well. I hope that one day you too reach out to the chancellor of this great university with your story of success and tell him or her how S&T contributed to your career and success. You deserve to be here, and I know your future will be bright. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chancellor. Chancellor Degani will now introduce today's student speaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are delighted to have with us today Ms. Sammy Young. Sammy is the president of our student council. Sammy comes to S&T from Imperial, Missouri. She is a senior in civil engineering. She has completed internships at the Missouri Department of Transportation and at HDR. This summer, she will participate in a structural engineering internship at KPFF. She plans to pursue a master's degree in structural engineering. Sammy sets a good example of being involved on campus. In addition to student council, she participates in S&T's student chapter of the American Society of Civil Engineers and Chi Epsilon, an international honor society for civil engineering. Plus, she has led the MSM Spelunkers Club, the oldest caving club in Missouri. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Sammy Young.
Thank you, Chancellor Degani. Good afternoon, fellow S&T students. First, I would like to congratulate you on your graduation. I personally see graduating in December as a special achievement. Graduating in December means you are all graduating on an atypical timeline. All of your stories are different, but you have ultimately achieved a unified goal. Some of you took an accelerated class load, while others took a co-op or worked a job that caused you to graduate a semester later. Any of these situations shows how strong of a person you are and your commitment to your education. Any path here is not easy, and I think that is why a lot of us chose this school. We came here for the challenge and stayed here for our friends and family, but really, we stayed for ourselves. We knew S&T would provide us with the skills to further our career and the security of having a career. Not only did Missouri S&T prepare us for our careers, but also major life events. Not only are we students on campus, but we are people who have lives of our own. Each one of us has faced hardships, but also has experienced the wonders of being a young adult. Unfortunately, we weren't able to have the traditional college experience due to COVID. We skipped or postponed many life milestones. But we accepted our world and chose to make the most of it. And having our world turned upside down caused a lot of turmoil. And because of this, I think we're better off. We adapted to our circumstances and a new type of living. We will carry this skill throughout the rest of our careers and our personal lives. As the innovators we are, there is no better example of how resilient we are as people and the strength of our capabilities. While we all graduate as minors, I want to stress the importance of your individuality. Our university pushes you to your capacity, and I encourage you to keep that mindset. However, recognize that our future goals may not align. When I spoke to new students back in August, I stressed the importance of having your own path, and I feel the same message applies. People always tell you to live life to the fullest, but we all have a different idea of what that is. I would much rather advocate for living life to your fullest. When you live life to your fullest, I hope that you find your happiness and are content with what you have accomplished. Again, congratulations, minors. I am privileged to be following in your footsteps. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Sammy Young. Chancellor Degani will now introduce today's commencement speaker.
It is my pleasure today to introduce Mr. Thomas Sunderman, a good friend and mentor of mine. He is the Chief Executive Officer and Director of SkyWater, a US-based semiconductor foundry with 800 employees. Like many of you in the audience today, Mr. Sunderman also chose Missouri S&T for his education. He earned a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering from Missouri S&T in 1986 and a master's degree in electrical engineering from National Technological University in 1991. Mr. Sunderman has been leading SkyWater for 6 years. He was instrumental in the company's successful business transformation, and he led SkyWater's initial public offering in 2021. Before SkyWater, Mr. Sunderman worked at Rudolph Technologies, Global Foundries, and AMD. Mr. Sunderman holds 50 patents and is a highly sought-after industry speaker. We are thrilled to have him here today. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Tom Sunderman.
Good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, parents, and most importantly, the exceptional graduates of Missouri S&T, greetings to all of you. It is truly an honor to stand before you today as an alumnus of the class of 1986. Back then we called it UMR. I like S&T better. You guys like S&T better? Good. I remember the sense of possibility and excitement that filled the air on my own graduation day. Now I feel incredibly privileged to share in that excitement with each of you today. Congratulations on this remarkable achievement. As I was thinking about my speech, I was inspired by the simple yet impactful advice from Stephen Covey to always begin with the end in mind. This principle is the cornerstone of successful endeavors, guiding us to envision our ultimate goals and aspirations. When each of you started here at S&T just a few years ago, you probably started with this end, graduation, in mind. Your hard work, dedication, and perseverance have led you to this moment. You've navigated the rigors of academic life at S&T, and now you're about to step into a future filled with limitless possibilities. I encourage you to again begin with the end in mind. Envision the impact you want to make, the legacy you want to leave behind, and the person you want to become. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "A foolish consistency is the hobgoblin of little minds." I love this quote because it's a reminder to embrace change, to challenge the status quo, and to be unafraid of the unique path that each of you are going to forge. It's very applicable to my own work in semiconductors as well. In the ever-evolving landscape of technology, the ability to adapt and embrace change is paramount. The semiconductor industry is dynamic, constantly evolving, and it requires individuals who are willing to break from the ordinary, to question the norm, and to foster innovation. When I graduated with a major in chemical engineering, a lot of my classmates and colleagues were going into the petroleum industry. But because of the experiences I had at S&T and through my internships, I envisioned something different for myself. So instead of going into petrochemicals, I chose to build a career in the semiconductor industry. And that's right when PCs were booming. So the need for semiconductors was skyrocketing, and I thought that was incredibly exciting. And indeed it has been. And now the momentum is building around artificial intelligence. The need for AI grows daily, and that should get you excited about the tremendous range of career opportunities possible in high tech. In fact, the opportunities are endless. Indulge me for a minute while I talk a bit more about semiconductors. It is, after all, one of my life's greatest passions. Today, we live in an era where semiconductors are the unsung heroes of our modern lives. These tiny, powerful components are the bedrock of all of our technological advancements, shaping the devices we use, the infrastructure we rely on, and the very fabric of our interconnected world. They are truly the fuel of the 21st century. From smartphones to artificial intelligence, from renewable energy to autonomous vehicles, the possibilities semiconductors unlock are limitless. I stand here before you today not just as a graduate of this great university, or someone who has worked in high tech for my entire career, but as someone who has witnessed firsthand the revitalization of the semiconductor industry in our country. And let me tell you, this is your time. The demand for skilled high-tech professionals is unmatched. The semiconductor industry alone will need as many as 50,000 new graduates by the end of the decade. The world of high tech is not a place for the faint-hearted. It requires resilience, adaptability, and a relentless pursuit of innovation. And it's this pursuit that will help you turn the impossible into the inevitable. Just think about the powerful computers we walk around with in our pockets every day. The idea was once seemingly impossible. And that's so true for so many innovations that make a real difference in people's lives. Once impossible, now inevitable. And in my opinion, that's what it's all about, making a difference in people's lives. So Missouri S&T class of 2023, as you look towards your future, I urge you to begin with the end in mind. Envision the destination that you're going to take, but be prepared to adapt your route. In the face of obstacles, remember Emerson's words, and do not let foolish consistency become a barrier to your innovation. Be brave enough to pivot when needed and to always learn, and most importantly, have fun. It's going to go real fast between sitting there and standing here. Congratulations, graduates. The future awaits you, and it looks incredibly bright. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas Sulderman. Dr. Samuel Frimpong, Vice Provost of Graduate Education, will now present the candidates for master's degrees, and Chancellor Degani will confer the degrees. Will the candidates for master's degrees please rise?
Good afternoon and congratulations. Master's degrees have been awarded for hundreds of years for recognition of mastery at the level needed originally for graduates to go abroad to teach their subject areas. Today, our master's degree candidates teach, consult, lead, and demonstrate expertise in their fields through various careers. Chancellor Degani, I have the honor of presenting these candidates who have been recommended by the faculty of Missouri University of Science and Technology for the master's degrees as designated.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the President and the Board of Curators of the University of Missouri, I confer upon you the master's degree in your respective fields, together with all the rights, honors, and privileges, as well as the obligations and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
Graduates may be seated. The faculty marshals will now direct the master's degree graduates to the platform. Graduates will then go into the hallway for photos. Graduates, upon returning to your place, you may be seated.
Darshini Natarajan Rajandiran. Ramasari Mathyalagan. Tejaswini Priyanka Bodanapu. Sindhuja Siviganam. Daniel Gerald Kovac II. Colton M. Walker. Matthew Allen Grossmick. Saida Sadiqa Nasim. Kalkidan Woldemarian Anjajo. Arusha Sahai. Baya Sharif. Kelsey Noel Jett. John James Conrad. Meghana Reddy Valapredi. Monica Konduri. Trisha Reddy Koncharla. Pranith Kiran Akanapelli. Neha Naresh Lokre. Andrew John Cool. Blake Christian Elder. Weston McLeod Thompson. Kelsey Leanne Goth Boyson. Mallory Natalie Azimzada. Jack Melvin Manhart. Jordan Mayfield. Michael William Countryman. John Tyler Schwartz. Shelby Lee Ply. Theophilus Mensa. Noah Adekinla Aluko. Hussam Naif Al-Talhi. Forsyth Awadani Kadingdi. Khalid Malhala. Dakota William Shields. Rashed Mustafa. Michael James Woodruff. Priscilla Owusi Dankwa. Tammy Lee Court. Varum Sai Yadamakanti. Sai Sathvik Gut Pali. Venkat Yadav Mulamala. Sai Akhilesh Gusuni.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screens at the front of the stage to recognize online students participating virtually today.
Kibram Aaron Fliegelman.
Will the audience join me in congratulating the graduates? Dr. Wes Lewis, Assistant Vice Provost of Undergraduate Education, will now recognize our undergraduate honor students.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to recognize 2 students who have completed their ROTC program at S&T and have been commissioned to the U.S. Air Force. Please stand as I call your name and be recognized. Second Lieutenant Chase Myers. And then Second Lieutenant Rocky Young. Congratulations and thank you for your willingness to serve our country. You may be seated. Now I would like to recognize students who have completed their bachelor's degree with a perfect 4.0 grade point average. Please stand as I call your name and be recognized. Santiago Cervantes Abraham. Morgan Holdemeyer. Trent Bernard Holtgrave. Jacob Brian Mason. Paul Joseph Metzinger III. Paige Elizabeth Odin. Atiya Prabhu. Peyton Rademeyer. Frank Gustav Reich. And David Walker. Now I'd like to call your attention to those students who have achieved Missouri S&T's highest academic honor, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, cum laude. If you have achieved this honor, please stand. The name of these students will also be listed in your program on page 13 through 14 and 16. Thank you again and congratulations on this great honor.
Thank you, Dr. Lewis. Dr. Tim Faley, the Interim Vice Provost and Dean for the Cummer College of Innovation, Entrepreneurship, and Economic Development, will now present candidates for bachelor's degrees from the departments within the college.
Good afternoon. It is my distinct honor to represent the Cummer College of Innovation, Entrepreneurship, and Economic Development, the newest college on the S&T campus. The college was named after beneficiaries June and Fred Cummer. June was an architect. Fred was a 1955 graduate of S&T in civil engineering. So in a few years, you could name a college after you, too. Fred was more than a civil engineer, however. He was an innovator, a business person, an entrepreneur, very successful and creative guy. The Cummer College was launched 2 years ago, and it prepares our students to leverage technology to create value for individuals, for organizations, and for society. Today, students in the founding Cummer College programs are pursuing degrees in business, engineering management, systems engineering, information science, and economics. The bachelor's degree recipients from the Cummer College were honored this morning. Thank you.
Dr. Mirzad Bujardi, Vice Provost and Dean of the College of Arts, Sciences, and Education, will now present candidates for bachelor's degrees from departments within the college.
The College of Arts, Sciences, and Education is home to 12 academic departments offering a diverse range of academic degree and certification programs. Our programs are built upon Missouri S&T's over 150-year legacy of educating talented, engaged professionals who think critically, communicate skillfully, and embrace a lifelong appreciation of artistic expression, history, entrepreneurship, technological innovation, and the natural world. All of you have taken classes within the College of Arts, Sciences, and Education in disciplines such as chemistry, English, history, and mathematics. These classes have challenged you, and they have helped prepare you for what lies ahead. Will the candidates for the following degree programs please rise and remain standing? Applied Mathematics, Chemistry, Education, English and Technical Communication, History, multidisciplinary studies, philosophy, and physics. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you, and you may be seated. Dr. David Borak, Vice Provost and Dean of the College of Engineering and Computing, will now present candidates for bachelor's degrees from departments within the college.
As a proud alumnus of Missouri S&T, I'm honored to present candidates from programs within the College of Engineering and Computing. These candidates have put in many hours of hard work to reach this milestone in their lives. We are proud of all they have done, and we look forward for their future success. Missouri S&T was founded over 150 years ago, and our eyes are always on tomorrow. At S&T, we provide students with the tools to create solutions to current challenges and to those that do not exist yet. Together, we will engineer a bright future. Will candidates from the following programs please rise and remain standing? Architectural engineering. Chemical engineering. Civil engineering. Computer engineering. Computer science. Electrical engineering. Environmental engineering. Mining engineering. And nuclear engineering.
Thank you, and you may be seated. Dr. Colin Potts, Provost and Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, will present the candidates for bachelor's degree, and Chancellor Degani will confer degrees upon the class of 2023. Will all bachelor's degree candidates please rise?
Chancellor Degani, upon the recommendation of the faculty of Missouri University of Science and Technology, I am honored to present these candidates standing before you for their bachelor's degrees as designated.
Thank you, Provost Potts. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the President and the Board of Curators of the University of Missouri, I confer upon you the bachelor's degree in your respective fields, together with all the rights, honors, and privileges, as well as the obligations and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
Graduates may be seated. The faculty marshals will now direct the graduates to the platform. Graduates will then go into the hallway for photos. Graduates, when you return to your place, you may be seated.
Olivia Marie Powell. James Hofer. Cecilia Patience Fugaro. Audrey Catherine Marie Metcalf. Samantha Kraus. Aditya Prabhu. Evan Jeffrey Rollo. Molly Elizabeth Brenneman. Jacob Tyler Bennett. Nicole Allen.
Let's go, Cole!
Raleigh J. Wakefield. Jacob Brian Mason. Joseph James Vandus. Emily Christine Richardson. Shane A. Edwards. Maya R. Raciti. Daniel Matthias Bugarin. Frank Gustav Reinsch, Jr. Rachel Annette Smith. Jackson Oglesby. Quinn Miller. Sarah Frances Riley. Emily Madison Roebling. Justin Penn. Charles Patrick Weberg. Samuel James Roney. Stephen Reed Paley. Morgan Holdmeyer. Santiago Cervantes Abraham. Jay Balasubramanian. Tanner Grimes. Natalie Grace Leffler. Emma Danielle Hampton. Ethan David Drake. Luke Dylan Harmon. Jaden Johnson. Austin Lucas Griffin. Bryson Nelson Dunn. Trent Bernard Holtgrave. Paige Elizabeth Oden. Adam Martin McTeague. Taishi Oscar Huguchi Roos. Wyatt Nathaniel Licks. Lorelei Cordelia Wilson. Isabel Min Truk Pham. Jonathan Michael Shalacy. Gregory Thomas Renfro. Jacob Thomas Ward. Tristan Vernon. Karen Zimbelman. Daniel Esteban Naranjo. Galo Xavier Naranjo Samartin. Matthew Nichols. Stephen Wayne Porowski Jr. Eduardo Tomas Porras. Joseph Edward Rethemeyer. Matthew Ray. Andrew Michael Saunders. Thomas Marion Scooby. Christopher Stephen Springer. Alexander John Stein. Samantha Renee Weinbaugh. Alexander Roberto Serrate. Huijun Kim. Emma Marie Haft. Alexander Frederick James Gibson. Alexander Mitchell Gambill. Anderson Renee Foster. Mariah Ellis. Logan James Bowdish. Bo Tyler Wade Blumenkamp. Carter Blake. Ariel Renee Thompson. Samuel Jacob Spinuzzi. Justin Dale Nilsson. Hannah Marie Merritt. Dakota Sierra Martin. Justin Michael Gorger. Esther Amelia Frayling. Timothy Michael Kellerman II. Alisa Anna Lazareva. Anton James Lesmeister. Nathan Patrick Bailey. Keaton T. Black. Eli J. Card. Scott William Connor. Justin Ryan Copeland. Ryan James Duffendack. Jared Gardner. Matthew Patrick Gaston. Brock Goldstein. Nathan Hambrick. Michael Alexander Sadiq Imral. Rayon Nabul Kachukali. Thomas Mueller. Annalise Charlotte Mickey. Jacob Michael Meisner. Derek Lamont Parker, Jr. Tanner Mark Wilson. Ian Michael Tognani. Jeremy Thomas. Rocky Yang. Mohammed Rui Miab. Stephen William Thompson. Samuel Joseph Stockman. Mason Lee Smith. Victor Michael Lavella III. Jack David Mudd. Margaret Jane Mers. Jackson Cole McNeese. William Laubscher. Alexander Huang Lee. Jake Edward Lockey. Gunnar King Palacios. Michaela Renee Donnelly. Latasha Marie Mulhall. John Wesley Baker. Tylen Dallas King. Zachary Keith Heisner. Jared Jordan Lane. Thomas Hawks. Robert Ethan Hunter Miller. Austin Conrad King. Jack Joseph Hishon. Emily Ann Beckman. Cypress Jasper Haida. Austin Michael Turner. Jackson Troy Talavera. Jose Juan Talavera. Orion Pattison. Jonah Paul Yates. Jacob Thomas Wilkerson. David Walker. Joshua Ryan Walkenhorst. Eric Deek Sun. Julia F. Stroud. Salam Kwesi Sosu. Upmanyu Rohit. Peyton Redimer. William Enoch Parson. Ronald Yan Wang Pang. Declan Mark Ortenow. Scott Myers. Hayden Matthew Green. William Charles Free. Christian Eugene Wenningar. Connor Joseph Hunt. Seshadri Barawath Kumar. Brooke Teed. Alexander William Arthur McDowell. Lily Marie Abraham. Abigail Lee Whitaker. Mitchell Scott Bollinger. Thomas John Robart. Destiny Lindeen Stovall. Darian Bowden. Victor Andrew Oka Douse. Casey Clayton Kelly. Garrett Richard Bloom. Nelson Alexander Colin. Zachary Daniel Shakusky. Aaron Mitchell Brady. Jason Frederick Thoreau. Ellie Jamie Decker. Samuel David Hook. Duncan C. Stamps. David Lewis Wiles. Alec Ray Uber. Spencer J. Teskey. Quentin Allen Keller. Brandis Sherman Hall. Kevin Frank Pulowski. Lauren Reese Morris. And the one we've all been waiting for, Adele Spraggan.
Well, congratulations to all of our graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, once all of our graduates have returned to their seats, we will proceed with a commencement tradition. We'll wait until everyone is seated. In the meantime, once again, I'd like to express my sincere appreciation to the family members, friends, and everybody who has contributed so much to this stage of our graduates to get to this stage. Thank you all for your help and everything that you've done for our graduates. Each of you, our graduates, are one step closer to being on this stage again at some point, maybe as a faculty member, maybe as a member of different committees in your programs, maybe of a member of academies in your programs. So I encourage you to remain connected with the university, or maybe even you get a PhD and not only you teach, you become a dean, you become a provost, or even a chancellor at some point, and you stand here and congratulate the next generation of our graduates. Let me also say, keep a mental picture of the campus as you leave it now. You know there is a lot of construction going on, and I apologize for all the inconvenience that has presented to you, but remember what the campus looks like now. When you return in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, you'll say, wow, look at the new campus. And you need to be involved with the university as you go. We need you. We need you for your guidance, your support, your mental power that you will develop, and you'll come back and support the university. As you know, a lot is going on. Unfortunately, you won't be the beneficiaries of the Innovation Center, but that opened up in January 16. If you want to be back for that opening, you're all welcome to do that. Then there will be the Welcome Center, the Manufacturing Center, and a whole host of other activities that will go on the campus. So with that, I invite all of our graduates to please stand. Congratulations. And I now invite you to move your tassels from the right side of your caps to the left as a symbol of your graduation from Missouri University of Science and Technology. So the provost has offered to confer a PhD degree to whoever is able to hit their caps to the ceiling, with the exception of the hard hat back there. That doesn't count. But everybody else, on the count of 3, I want to see which one of you will hit the ceiling. Remember, a PhD degree is awaiting you. Yep, there you go. So, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Well, you may have to come back for that PhD degree at some point. So, congratulations again. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screens at the front of the stage for congratulations from 3 distinguished individuals. The first speaker will be University of Missouri Curator Michael Williams, Chair of the Board of Curators. Our state constitution vests the governance of the University of Missouri in the Board of Curators. The curators freely spend their time ensuring that the people of Missouri are provided with high-quality public university education. The second speaker will be the University of Missouri President, Dr. Moon Choi. He is a passionate champion for public higher education and for Missouri S&T and our fellow University of Missouri universities in Columbia, Kansas City, and St. Louis. Concluding these remarks will be Dr. Chris Ramsey, President of the Minor Alumni Association and Assistant Vice Provost for Student Design and Experiential Learning at S&T. The three distinguished individuals will now say a few words.
It is my honor to congratulate the Missouri S&T class of 2023 on behalf of the University of Missouri Board of Curators. Earning a college degree is no small feat. You've been challenged intellectually, academically, and emotionally. You've faced problems you knew you'd have to solve going in, and you've undoubtedly had surprises along the way. But today, we celebrate the culmination of your hard work. You're on your way, graduates. It's a privilege to share this moment with you. I know we're all eager to see where you go from here. Again, on behalf of the Board of Curators, congratulations.
Congratulations, minors. We're so proud of you. Your resilience and commitment to excellence have paid off. And today, we also celebrate the support for you from your family, friends, and incredible faculty and staff. Graduates with fresh perspectives, you will look at life much differently now. You are not the same person you were when you began your journey at S&T, and I'm sure that you'll continue to grow to achieve remarkable success. Approach the new chapter in your life with the same curiosity, excitement, and purpose. I can't wait to see what you accomplish. Thank you for allowing S&T to be an important part of your life. And go Miners!
Greetings, fellow miners and friends. I'm Chris Ramsey, President of the Minor Alumni Association, and a proud graduate in metallurgical engineering. Today, it is my honor to congratulate our new graduates on behalf of the entire Alumni Association. As you begin a new chapter in your lives, never forget that you are part of one of the greatest alumni networks in the world. On this milestone day for our new graduates and your families, over 69,000 minor alumni join me in celebrating your achievements and your bright futures. I encourage you to make the most of that advantage by staying connected and getting involved. Because no matter where you live and work, you'll always be a minor.
Chancellor Modegani will now say a few words to conclude our program.
Well, congratulations once again. One more round of applause for our graduates. I also want to recognize some individuals who've helped make this event happen. First, Paul Hertz, our narrator behind the scenes, and he's not that much behind the scenes. Paul is standing right up there. Thank you, Paul. And John Francis, our name reader. John is over here. Thank you, John. I don't know how he does it, folks. That's not easy to read all the names. Deanne Jackson, our registrar, and her staff. Deanne is back there. Thank you, Deanne. Our band and choir, our media service staff, our commencement committee led by Sarah McKee and Dr. Steve Raper. I know Steve is here and Sarah is somewhere in the background. Sarah is the very last person standing in the room. The facilities, the staff, and everyone else behind the scene. And the Chancellor's office staff, including Lynette and Jill Tanner, Chief of Staff, and others. They're sitting back there. Thank you all for your help. And last but not least, I want to thank two people who have been by my side since I became Chancellor 4 years ago. First is Connie Goodrich, and then Andy Carriego. Connie served this fine university for 41 years. Connie, please stand up. You're there. That's 82 commencements, folks. 41 years. Thank you, Connie. She's been the executive assistant to myself, and I am grateful for all her mentoring, guidance, and support. You know, she has supported 7 chancellors, and she gave up when it came to me. But she's retiring after 41 years. The promise has been that her phone number will not change, and she's not moving to Florida. So she's right here, and we know exactly where she lives. Thank you, Connie. Thank you for everything that you've done for 4 decades. And then it's Andy Carriega. Andy, will you please stand up and be recognized? For 32 years, most recently as Chief Marketing and Communication Officer and Chief of Staff. Congratulations to Connie and Andy, and thank you for contributing to another successful commencement ceremony. We really, really appreciate 70+ years of joint contribution to this university. We appreciate it. Thank you all. Paul, back to you.
Thank you, Chancellor Degani. As a reminder, photo booth locations are available in the atriums of Toomey Hall, Butler Carlton Civil Engineering Hall, and the Havener Center. We invite you to use them for taking photos after the ceremony. We will now play the Alma Mater hymn recorded and performed by the Missouri S&T Choir. Feel free to join in. The words are printed on the back of your program. After the hymn, we ask the audience to please remain seated until after the recessional. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's commencement ceremony. The mace bearers will now lead the recessional. Following the recessional, you may exit. Thank you.